But
Mm-hmm.
now we are fighting against COVID-19, so it's a little bit
So
worse.
always some kind of trouble.
Yes.
I see. So this is your first time. So how long have you been in the group? By the way,
Maybe 5 or 6 days. I'm not sure.
ah,
Oh,
you
so
just
you are very
joined. So
active.
you're fresh.
Congratulations.
So by the way, how to pronounce your name?
Vichira.
Vichiria.
Can call
Vichira.
me Vich is okay.
Ah,
We
Vichira.
can call you Vich. I think it would be simpler.
It's a bit easier.
Yes, I think so. Glad you joined this meeting today. Anyway, we're waiting for the others. I'm hoping if they will join us. So last time
Yes.
I was here, but maybe she's late or I'm not sure. Maybe she's busy with her granddaughter. So how about Tom? We can start now or we'll just wait for them?
I think we could try to start because the topic is really interesting for me. It is, I think, simple. It is similar to the topic about the rejection that I had once, and I don't know if it was here on the other group because I have so many groups and so many topics in specific groups that I don't know where this topic was moved. And this rejection is very similar because when you try to be assertive, to move on with your goals, and sometimes you are meeting with rejection. And I saw that it was a research, and it was a scientific research that rejection, but our brain is treated as a something worse even than physical pain. And for example, if you happened to broke a leg, it may be not memorable for you than being rejected by some group in your class, for example. And this is very similar with this fear and making excuses, because we are making excuses sometimes because we are afraid of being rejected, maybe, and we are trying to avoid as much as possible this rejection because it is even worse than physical pain. So no wonder then that there are so many trainings how to be assertive, how to become assertive, how to move on, how to be brave, because it's our natural tendency to avoid these stresses, to avoid these troubles, because we could be a failure, it could be a failure, and it could be a rejection or some other trouble, and we would like to eliminate this. So that's, I think it's a nice beginning for our discussion.
Exactly. So why people make excuses because they are afraid of failure. So that's why they avoid to do something. Instead of doing something, so they just make excuses. No, maybe I'm not good at it. So that's how this. Oh yes, Tom.
Adeline, I think your sound is a little dodgy. I think you should do something with your mic, because
Oh
there are.
wait, hold on. I need to insert my mic. Okay, keep going, guys. Alex.
Much better, much better, much better now.
Let me. I need to remove this one. Okay, how about this?
Yeah, nice and
Excellent.
clear. Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, that people make excuses because they are afraid of failure. So that's why they make excuses. Maybe I'm not capable enough with this, so that's why this happened, making lots of excuses. Like today, maybe they don't know, or they're afraid or shy, so that's why I'm sorry, I can't make it, blah blah blah. So that's why they're not showing up today. So it happens because of,
It happens, yeah.
we can't
But I am very satisfied and happy about that, that we are 4 here, because we
can
would
speak
have a lot of
more.
occasion to speak up.
Yeah, I think so. How about you, Alex?
I also read this article, but not completely, and I tried to find out what make excuses for me, and it may be different reasons, such as fear, uncertainty, and lack of purpose. And as mentioned, Thomas, it's to be rejected. It's in my opinion, it's the main goal to be rejected, for make excuses.
The main reason, rather, I think. The main reason.
Yeah. I expressed wrongly. The main reason, when you want to be better and just make excuses for your behavior or for your action, and deeply inside you understand that you are wrong, but anyway you make excuses, and after that you don't feel themselves better. It's situation maybe even deteriorate is due to this behavior. But such for me, I make excuses every time, and it may be different reason for that, and it's for me it's just bad habit, and it may occur due to different reason. And I even don't understand how it happened sometimes.
How about, thank you so much, Alex. How about Vicheria? Vichera?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Similarly, I think people make excuses because they afraid of making mistake, or they face might afraid to face the failure. So they might make excuses to solve the problem. It is a human habit to do like this, but in the long term, it can affect their achievement, and they might face some trouble in accomplishing tasks. So the main 3 reasons that mentioned in the articles, that people usually make excuses because they are not sure about their purposes, or because of some uncertainty, or they afraid of making a failure. So that's it.
Yes, so we have here, why do people make excuses? Fear, uncertainty, and lack of purpose. So that's why you don't have any plans. So that's why, oh, no. So you're always making excuses because no purpose at all. You don't have any plan in the future. So like, for example, here, if you really want to improve your English, if you really want to speak fluently, then no excuses. You have to attend our meetup every week, or you have to study every single day, because if you're always making excuses, then no improvement at all, right?
Yeah, definitely. And I would add one more reason for making excuses. it is my case sometimes. I happen to do it very often. I am trying to be perfect, and I'm trying to improve a lot. And sometimes I feel that I am not ready, that my material needs to be improved, needs to be alleviated in some way, and it is not a real. It is not a good time for being published, and that's why I am delaying with my
Homework.
action. Yeah.
For example, if your teacher tried to ask you to do your homework, recording something, and then when you record it, then you feel like you don't really satisfied, so you make excuse, oh, I'm really busy, because you're not prepared yet, you're not satisfied your work, so that's why you're delaying. Yeah, it also,
Yeah. I
especially
have to improve my pronunciation first about the specific words, for example, and then when I improve this pronunciation, I could make the speech and I could make the presentation with the improved pronunciation. So this is the reason, the cause of delay, and I am afraid of looking stupid or looking not prepared, and that's why I am delaying and I am procrastinating sometimes.
yeah, it happens for me also. Sometimes I'm just delaying because I really want to perfect my presentation. So that's what I keep doing again and again and again. So I don't really participate in my group, in other group. But they said, if there's another saying that if there's a will, there's a way, because some people, they just make excuses because they don't want to do it, or they don't want the person. For example, someone asks you to meet, so you make a lot of excuses because you don't want to hurt that person. So that's why it happens. These excuses, you try to make lots of excuses because you don't want to hurt that person or anything around you. So number one, we have this one, how to stop making excuses. Okay, so number one, take responsibility. So the first step to stop making excuses is always to realize that you alone control your destiny. As Tony puts it, the past does not equal the future unless you live there. No matter what has happened to you in the past, your future is up to you. Okay, so you have to take responsibility, take action. Whatever happened in the past, just past is past. So just look forward in the future. Do you have any example about this situation, Tom? For example, your business, if you really want to become successful in your business, so you have to take responsibility.
Yeah, you have to be brave. You have to take your future in your hands and make a decisions, because without these decisions, nobody would happen by itself. So it depends on you. If you create your future properly, or let it be as it is. And sometimes we are afraid of taking responsibility for our actions because we are not very certain about our abilities, about our knowledge about our knowledge, and we think that we are inadequate for this activity sometimes, and that's the fear. But it is American dream. Yeah, you have to, if you are not satisfied with your life, so change it, make some changes. Don't complain. Don't complain, because everything depends on you.
Yeah, that's
and you are your own chief. You have to make something. You have to decide about your life.
mm,
And it's, of course, for me, it's too beautiful to be true, because it is not like that everything depends on you. It's because there are other factors, there are surroundings, there are factors which are created by government, by other people, and but you have to try to be as strong as possible and to influence your future, because without that, nothing. Other people would create your future. Other people would influence your future according to their needs. And if you would not create it, your future would be created by the others, I think.
yes. I got it, Tom. How about you, Alex?
Mm. You know, all human beings sometimes may be unresponsible for their action. And when you want to do something better, you often just recall your past and just blame that you didn't something in the past. And it's very bad situation when you think about yourself. If I would wiser in the past, and now I I
Like this.
become a richer person or something like that. It's wrong opinion, because everything depend on you, and only you can be responsible for your life, and it doesn't depend on your past. It's depend on your uh, present moment. How do you think now? And you have to take responsibility for every moment, and don't out in the past, and do the best in the present.
That's true. Just take action now and then think your future, because past is past. So we cannot do anything because it already finished, right? So just focus on just today and in the future for the better future. How about Nigeria? I think I need to what's this? Share my link, because maybe people don't see the link, so that's why they're not here. How about Nigeria? What do you think? I need to repost my.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, everyone has the responsibility to live in the society, and we may play different roles, but we need to be responsible for our life. And to do that, we need to know what role that we play in the society, and we are the owner of our own destiny, and we need to decide uh, without depending on other people to decide our life, but we need to make decision by ourselves. And for me, I think that um, when we are responsible, we will make our self more confident. So we will can solve the problem of making excuses.
Mhm.
Don't make excuses for the past, for your past.
Yes.
And for me, it came to my mind at this moment about this taking responsibility. That average people are doing completely opposite. They are escaping from freedom of making choices. And it was a very famous book by Erich Fromm, The Escape from Freedom. And in this book, he depicted the situation when most of the people are eager to change their freedom to the safety of being, because most of the people are reluctant to take risk and to create their future, and they are mostly looking for safety and for comfort of living.
Yeah.
And it is the situation which is rather difficult and not very probable that person would look for some advantages, some progress, then look for safety and for comfort. So we have to make very strict actions and very specific actions to learn how to make this progress, because the safety and comfort is very tempting for us.
Yes, I absolutely agree. So only a few people may take a risk, but mainly people just live in comfort zone and afraid to do something wrong and to be judged by other people, for example. Yeah.
All right. So where are we now, guys? Number 2, or you can choose any of this one, 9 up to 9. Stop overthinking, change your story, find the lesson, shift your perspective, set goals. Okay, so maybe here, change your story.
Mm-hmm.
Can I read it?
Sure.
Once you identified your limiting beliefs, you can change your story and stop making excuses for good. Do this by identifying negative self-talk and replacing any limiting beliefs with empowering ones. When you change your words and your story, you change your life.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with that, Vich?
Yeah, this change in...
Yeah, I think so. Change your story. Because some people now, for example, before you were not successful, you feel something, no, I'm not good at it. No, I'm not good at that one. You're always telling negative about yourself. So you better change, believe positive. Because if you always say that, no, before I failed, maybe next time also I will fail, so I won't do it. So you're always making excuses, which is not good, right? So you have to change your story.
Yes.
Avoid talking negativity about yourself.
The other name for this point could be change your mindset, because
Yeah, that's true.
your mindset is extremely important thing when it comes for learning English. For example, if you are convinced that you are not good enough, that you are making errors, that your pronunciation is not perfect, you would be afraid of speaking, you would be afraid of talking to others. And it's extremely important to create mindset, I'm good enough.
Yeah, for example, I'm good enough. You always tell yourself that I'm the best because it helps you.
Maybe not the best, but I'm good enough.
Yeah, why not? You have to think positively.
I want to say about this story. It's change your mind, change your limits. It's absolutely relate to me, because it's I often make excuses because I have these limits. I often self this myself that I don't deserve it, or I can't buy the big house or something like that because I am from humble family. I don't earn enough money for that. And these limiting thoughts just make me down, and it's limited my possibility
Your
to develop
capability.
in the future. Mhm.
But it is completely different with Vichera because she had joined our community 5 days ago, 5 days ago, and just today she started our participating in our meetings. What is your mindset? What are your goals, Vichera, in English? Can you tell us about it?
Yes.
Yeah, so
You ask me, or
joining the group, I
uh,
want to improve my speaking because this skill is very hard for me to master it. And besides, I also want to explore the group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we might have different story and personalities, so we might be have for example, some people are my introvert, they are shy, they make excuses. So in order to cope with that, they might need to become more extrovert, more open to the new experience and to participate.
Yeah.
does it help you in the meeting with others? I mean, your confidence is increasing or not?
Yes, it's increased.
You're doing a good job actually because you just joined in the group and now you're here. You're
Thank
joining
you.
us. You're coming out of your
Thank you
shell
for
because
supporting me in the group.
some our members maybe they're long time in the group, but they're just always checking us, always watching us what we're doing. They're not really participating. So I hope you'll
For
continue.
me, I decided, first of all, you have to show up. And after that, you just involve in conversation somehow and continue to work. Uh,
Yes.
in my opinion, some people just afraid to show up, and because they don't prepare properly for this lesson. But such I understood, it's not the problem. If you prepare for this or not, you just show up and continue talking, and everything will be okay.
Yes.
That's it.
Just try to get involved with the other members, interact with them so you can have a deep connection and then you can practice with them. You can connect with them one-on-one if they have time, so you can practice your English with them. Why not? Not just only in everyday meetup. You can also connect with them whenever you have free time. If they're also free, then you can practice together. Because some of our members, they're not really participating. I don't know, maybe they're shy or I don't know what's the reason why they're still in the group. They're just always watching us, what we're doing in the group, because we're in 3,000, more than 3,000 now in the group, but our meeting, only few members participate in the weekly meetup. So sometimes me too, I lost my motivation because I keep encouraging, but nobody encouraged me. So
No, no, no,
No,
no.
no,
I'm
no.
encouraging you
We all try
all
to
the
encourage
time.
you.
You are the
Yes.
treasure of our community.
yeah,
You,
so
you are
that's
not allowed to be discouraged.
discouraged. Allow discouraged. Yes, because I'm the one who created this group. So I have to be strong and always be present.
Yeah, you have to be strong. You have to create your future, definitely. You have to make actions.
Action. Yeah, I've been creating my future already, Tom. Anyway, we have new participants. Who's this? Rama, Lana. Hello to you.
Hello.
Hello, can we see you?
You are mute, Rama.
Yes, can you unmute your speaker?
Yes, I just joined for the first time. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Welcome.
Welcome to our live.
Welcome.
Anyway, we have 4 minutes left. We have another session with the same link. If you want to join, just simply click the link. So join for the next session.
So for the new users, because we have time limit here, 40 minutes, we would like to introduce you for the next session, and we encourage you to join clicking the same link, and it would be occasion for speaking more.
Yes, sure. We can practice more. Anyway, we still have 4 minutes left. We can keep talking about our topics. So don't make excuse for the next session. Maybe you will make another excuse. No, I was busy or I lost my connection. So that's why I couldn't make it for the next session. So don't make excuse. Just rejoin. Okay, so we can keep talking and getting to know each other more. How about you,
Yeah,
Alex? You want to say
definitely.
something more?
I don't know
I don't know
what to say.
what to say.
In the next
Anyway.
session, maybe.
Next
If
session.
you don't know what to say it wisely.
Say it wisely.
Wisely.
Rama, where are you from, Rama?
Yes, thank you. I am from Indonesia. You know?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
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 We know Indonesia. We also have lots of members from Indonesia. So
Yeah.
can you open your cam so we can see you? If you don't
Okay, no
mind.
problem.
Yeah.
But don't expect expect more from me. Okay, I will show you.
Oh, sure, no problem. Before also our was that?
Thank you.
We have lots of Indonesian, right? Members. Desi and also Al. They're also from Indonesia.
Yeah, Al was from Indonesia. I remember her. She had a beautiful pronunciation. Yeah.
Yeah, she's really hardworking, actually. Now she's not active anymore in the group, and maybe she has another project, voiceover challenge, voiceover work.
Yeah.
By the way, we can connect with the same link. What do you think, Tom? I can end up this one, or
I think we should end up this session because it is very difficult to begin some topic in 1 minute and complete it in 1 minute.
Vichera,
So,
Rama, just join with the same link, okay?
Reconnect.
Reconnect. Okay, I'll see you.
see ya.
Okay.
See you guys.